hold up a fight with somebody, daughter. I like you, but I hate it. La 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 la. Yeah. You should know I'm a Bahamian from the Bahamas. It's the place you vacation.
Hey, what's up, guys? Season 2 of This That a Fact Basketball Talk. Of course, the person's going to take you through this new journey in this new season. The Black Swan, that's ThaBlackSwaan. And of course, we got Coach over here.
What up,
Kyle,
man?
what's going on? What's going on?
Good, I'm
Are
good.
you excited? It's crazy how so much changes in the offseason, man. You got the Lakers, a powerhouse again. They got a bunch of stars on the team, a bunch of old guys on the team. You got the Nets coming back. They healthy.
Yeah.
And a lot of teams had a lot of players leave and bring a lot of players in.
And
What you think about
Some
it?
disgruntled players.
Some disgruntled players. You
Are
got,
they going to come back?
are they going to stay and all of that? We got that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Are you excited for the new season?
Yeah, I'm excited. We got draft picks, like I say. We got disgruntled players. We got players changing teams.
Mhm.
Players staying on teams. Reuniting with friends. Like, this is gonna be a sweet season, boy.
This is going to be a real good season.
Yeah.
Let's get started with this. What do you think about the returning champion? Because we're kicking it off with the Eastern Conference this year.
Yeah.
So what you think about the returning champions? What their outlook for the season? I want to jump that on that real quick. Let's get a take on that.
I mean, they didn't do much of a change.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's kind of good, but still kind of bad. Like, you didn't really upgrade, but I could see them coming back and probably if they might could do it again.
All right.
They might could do it again. I feel it.
Okay,
It's a
let's
possibility.
So what we're going to do in this particular episode, we're going to run through the Eastern Conference and go through division by division. We're going to analyze the different teams to pick up their offseason, as well as pick our best team in the division. Our best team in the division. We're going to go 1v1. We're going to see, it's this that fact basketball talk. And at the end of it all, what we're going to do is our playoff seeding, our preseason, our early
Prediction.
preseason playoff prediction seeding. 1 through 10, we're gonna make that happen.
crazy.
But we're gonna have fun, get the season started off right. This That Fact Basketball Talk. Let's go.
Season 2.
All right, kicking it off. We're starting off with the Atlantic Division. I'm gonna let Carl run through the teams, and at the end of it all, we're gonna talk about what we really think about it and who is our picks for the best team in that division.
All right, for the Atlantic Division, we got Boston Celtics, Brooklyn Nets, we got New York Knicks, Philadelphia 76ers, and Toronto Raptors. Toronto Raptors.
So what's your early thoughts on, you list off the teams, what's your early thoughts on the teams? What team stands out to you? Who could make your pick for the number one? You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
For number fucking.
No, don't give me the number one
Oh.
yet, man. I was saying, give me some teams that did something that say, hey, they trying to make a move.
Well, Boston, they did like 3 major pickup. Josh Richardson, they got Horford, and then they picked up one more major pickup. Struder.
True though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I can see them being probably top 5, 6. Still the same as regular.
All right. What I like about what Boston is doing, I don't know if anybody see it. Shout out Jelly, a big Boston fan. I think what they're doing is trying to go back to their time when they had remember when Kyrie was there, and then you had the 2 young boys coming up, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, and then you had Horford right there, the vet. You had
Smart.
Cantor, you had Smart,
yeah.
and now you ain't getting Kyrie back. But now I think you bring back a similar piece like in Schroeder, and now you got Horford and Cantor back. This really bring back that type of old feeling. I think they saw what worked, realized they moved away from it, and I think they moving back into, hey, let's go back into what works.
2 better wings. So
With the 2 better wings, got way better all-star status wings now. They might be all NBA status this upcoming season. So it's going to be really, really good to see. So I do like what Boston was doing. What team out there what else stand out to you?
Brooklyn didn't do too much. New York pick up Kemba Walker. So that's a good pickup for them.
Fournier as well.
Evan Fournier from Boston.
So they always saying they needed a guard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They re-signed Derrick Rose, and he had a good season last year.
So
Okay.
New York, they can still be there. They still can be there.
I don't know if they're gonna be where they were,
Right,
but they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there.
Right.
I got it.
Philadelphia, nothing major except for Ben Simmons.
Pretty major. It's gonna be the talk of the whole season until something happens. But like you said, nothing major.
But Ben Simmons.
I think at the end of the day for us, our picks only end on what happens with that situation.
Yeah.
Who they get back, you know what I'm saying? What they give up, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Ben, boy, I don't know.
But
he sound like he really don't want to come back, bro.
I mean, it don't sound like I think the decision's already been made. I feel like the gauntlet's been thrown. Hey, I ain't showing up training camp. I ain't coming.
Stick a fork in it.
They done take the $8 million already, right?
I think they put it in a holding thing.
So I think it's already happening. So we just gotta see what happens with them. Let's give some love to Joel Embiid though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to our whole talk about the Sixers be about that, but negative situation. Joel Embiid, all NBA player, who's top 3 in MVP voting last year. If he'd stayed healthy, he probably would have been the MVP. So hopefully he has a great season. So with Ben Simmons or without Ben Simmons, I still think the Sixers are gonna make playoffs.
Okay.
All right, so
all right.
I think we agree on that.
All right,
Let's go.
All right. And then we have last but not least in this division, the Toronto Raptors.
I like basketball news. I read up on it every day, watch the shows every day. Nothing that stood out to me about the Raptors.
Their major key pickup was Dragic going to sign a trade with Kyle Lowry.
So Kyle Lowry was the real major. They lose Kyle Lowry. Okay, what else? What's going on with them? I don't know, man. Man, it's crazy how the ebbs and flows, bro. They were just the top of the league, man. It was just they was the ones beating Milwaukee all the time. And now look where they at now, bro.
Scotty Barnes, the rookie pickup. He gonna be nice. He
ain't gonna taste the playoffs. All right, so I think we at the end of the segment. Who you guys your number one team?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn hands down.
Yeah.
Brooklyn hands down.
Yeah. Come on, Boston, Brooklyn, New York, Philadelphia, Toronto.
All right, then. Before we even close out, you know what I'm saying? I got Brooklyn too. But before we even close out, I do have to be able to do that. What are the things that could stop Brooklyn from being the number one team?
Injuries. Mid-season trades. Just say Philadelphia still keep Ben, and then they do a good mid-season trade.
Okay.
Like you trade the Barris for.
And I think they do have. You see, Ben Simmons is like the big elephant for the Sixers. They got a big elephant too. Nets got a big elephant too.
Kyrie. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get into the whole vaccination thing, but that is the situation going on with him. We don't know how that's going to play out.
Yep.
So let me ask this: if Kyrie was unable to play half the season, no home games, what you think? You think they still could be number one?
I wouldn't want to be number one to go into the playoffs because you're gonna have all home games, majority home games.
That is a flip I never even thought about.
Yeah, so
okay, let's talk.
I wouldn't want to be number one.
But do you think? But let's go. What do you think, though?
So for you all who don't know, New York are not allowing persons, players, anybody enter closed stadiums if they're not fully vaccinated. Kyrie has refused, so that's the toss-up with him. So we just gotta wait and see what he decides to do, if he's gonna play or he's gonna sit out or he's just gonna play away games. You know why it's so up in the air, because like other players going through this, and we don't really talk about them like that. I think Kyrie Irving is the one player where it's like, yo, he might really sit out this season. Yeah, like you know.
So I think
won't
that's
be
why it's
surprising.
so up in the air with that. So I think that's the only big question out for the Brooklyn Nets. But for me,
they
even without Kyrie, Alright, so that is the Atlantic Division for us. We're moving on to the Central Division. You know I like the C's cabinet, baby. And we're gonna have Carl list off the teams real quick. Let's go with those.
Alright, let's go. Here we go. We got first Chicago Bulls. Then we have the Cleveland Cavaliers, Detroit Pistons, Indiana Pacers, and your champions, Milwaukee Bucks.
Alright, again. It sounds weakish there, but you know, got the champions in the list or whatever. But hey, let's go team. Let's talk about some acquisitions or some things that stood out.
Them Chicago Bulls.
Goddamn.
Whew.
Goddamn.
Whew.
That is a acquisition list. I love what they did in the
Woo.
off season. I love how you can pair it with what they had before.
Oh man.
Talk about it. Call the names off, man. I should have shown some love because they did some work. I love what they did.
Oh man. All right. Oh man. Their first acquisition was Caruso. Man.
Lakers fans, mad. We
Yeah.
mad. Remind me in this 8 jersey 242. Laker fans, we mad. Let's
Woo.
go.
Then they pick up Ball.
I love me some Ball
I'm gonna
brothers.
say it right. Lonzo Ball.
You know I like me some Ball brothers. I like me some Ball brothers.
Yeah.
You put 2 balls in front of me, yes.
Whoa. What? Wait a minute.
Lonzo Ball, you know I love me some Lonzo Ball.
And then they pick up DeRozan. What a contact.
You know I love me some Lonzo Ball. Who else they got?
And they pick up DeRozan.
How they get a DeRozan?
Man, because DeRozan's supposed to go to LA. And then you look.
That's what I was thinking. And then Chicago.
There
I mean, LA's fine with what we got.
you go.
But being on the West right now.
Yeah.
But I do love their team. They already had Vucevic. They already had
Zach
Kobe
LaVine.
White. Of course, Zach LaVine. And I thought they were trying to do a light-skinned white thing. Where did DeRozan come from? There's all the light-skinned dudes, white dudes.
We needed a hood guy.
That's what's going to make the team better, bro. Watch when they end up in the top 4 in the Eastern Conference.
4.
We gonna see how this come out. But I loving this Bulls team.
Yeah,
I'm loving this Bulls team.
Yeah, the Bulls done.
And with their coach name, please. Their coach still is Mike.
Donovan.
Yeah,
Donovan. Billy Donovan.
You know I like
Billy
me
Donovan.
some Billy Donovan.
Yeah,
he knows how to use all the pieces on the court. I like this team.
With Zach, I think this is gonna be Zach LaVine best season. Last year was his best season, but I think he don't have to control the ball. He can run that wing. Zo gonna find him.
Is there a possible MVP season? Because I do think so. I think his next leap is MVP conversation. Does he have it in him?
I don't know. I can't.
They was loving him on the USA team.
Yeah,
They was loving him on. They was featuring him on the USA team.
If you look at USA is have them players that fits the USA system, like Melo. Melo was the superstar on the US team and he's playing. So they just have them players.
All right,
They just have them players.
Melo's close to MVP too.
That's how you say.
Who we got next? I love me some Bulls.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
All right, I don't want to be like that. We was talking in our pre-show conversations. I was saying some things that I do like about the Cavs. I think you said they picked up. Give me the names of the pickups.
I'll have to look. I don't even remember nothing.
I think Ricky Rubio, I believe you said.
Rubio, yeah.
They picked up. You have to pull it up.
Yeah, Rubio.
Ricky Rubio, I know, is one of the pickups. I know they still got them 2 young guards, Sexton and Garland. They still got Jared Allen. I think Jared Allen's a good defense.
Oh, they even got Taco Fall and all. Okay.
I'll have to see how Taco can last.
But I mean, I guess trying, you know. They
trying.
Yeah, you know. Evan Mobley, they 3rd round pick.
Okay.
I mean 3rd pick. Sorry, not 3rd round. 3rd pick. Denzel Valentine.
I like him. Good role player.
That's it.
So I think they fortified some players around their role players.
I know they're gonna do with Kevin Love.
Of course they're gonna.
Marker, and they pick up Marker and do Larry Marker from Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not gonna slouch on them. I think by picking up Rubio, putting him as a defensive guard next to your nice guards. Then you got Jared Allen, a defensive specialist. And then now you got a marking, and now as you say, they have a marking, and you do have a scorer. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad at them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to the garbage talker. I ain't a garbage talker. They ain't the Brooklyn Nets. They ain't who else in their division. They ain't the Milwaukee Bucks. But progression. I think I like to see progression every year. So moving on to the next team.
I don't know
who we got.
I don't know what you want to say.
Who we got on that next?
Detroit Pistons.
Sheepish. We didn't stay on the previous team. I don't know. You had anything good to say about the Pistons? I think you like their draft pick. What their draft pick name again?
Cade Cunningham, second pick. They still got Jeremy Grant.
Yeah.
Still get Jeremy Grant.
I like Jeremy Grant.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask this question. Do you think Jeremy Grant can reproduce the season he had a year ago?
It's possible. He'd probably be on the same level. I hope that he can come better.
Make a step forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
On that team, he could because he's going to be the top guy now. So yeah. Yeah.
All right. So moving on to the next team,
Indiana Pacers.
All right, Indiana Pacers.
Yeah.
All right. You know why there's a little bit more excitement about the Indiana Pacers just because we're talking about them today. Right now, they are in consideration or in talks or
sleeper
team to get Ben Simmons. So we don't know how that's going to turn out, what that's going to look like. I think that's the big news and the question. By the time y'all see this, they might already made the trade. But we're going to see how it's going to turn out. But what you have to say about the Pacers as stand put right now?
They didn't do no major pickup or changes per se. Still the same team. They got a healthy LeVert coming.
Okay, that's a nice.
So you can play the full season, see how that works out.
That's nice.
Miles Turner's still there. Sabonis still there. So
everybody loves them. Sabonis. So another sturdy 8-9 seed.
Yeah.
10 seed maybe.
Yeah.
I think that's a consistent team. So,
basically the same team again.
You told me they lose them a Holiday. Aaron Holiday.
Aaron Holiday no more. Yeah.
I don't like that. But let's see what else. Who we got next?
We got the defending champions, the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's give them a shout. You know, you did it.
I'll take a sip for that one.
You did it.
All right, so Kobe always was right. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. My nigga Kobe. He said it. He said Giannis got the MVP. Next step is become a champion. You know what I'm saying? And Giannis answered the call.
Can't discredit it. I mean, a lot of people saying, it's an injury.
You can make up excuses.
Injuries,
all that. You can say whatever you want to say.
Every year you can make an excuse for some team.
He got it. He did what he had to do. All the excuses he couldn't make, he did what he had to do.
Right.
And everybody forget, he missed a game and all. He was into a little bit.
He
so I think so. He did what he had to do. So shout out Milwaukee Bucks. Now, off-season wise, did they do anything special?
Signed Bobby Portis.
That was important. Everybody loved him over there.
I think what really hurt them too is PJ Tucker leaving. They signed Grayson Allen. Nice.
I like
nice
Grayson Allen. I like me a Grayson Allen.
So that's about it. Same team coming back. They're gonna run it again. So let's see how it goes. Let's see if we can repeat. I mean, you might have a chance, but let's see how.
Right. I think this will be a little like the previous conference. So who you got as your number one team in the conference?
Bucks. Not the Cavs. Not Detroit. Bucks.
I was gonna try. You know, I was gonna try and pull a shortcut chair, but I'll be lying to you guys and lying to myself. But I got the Bucks as well.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to say the Bulls. I love what they doing. They had a good second. What? Bucks. Come on. Moving on to the next division. What we got?
Southeastern Division.
The Southeastern Division. I feel like we didn't get to no real teams yet. So teams in this one then. The teams in this one then.
Yo.
All right. List the teams off.
We got the Atlanta Hawks. We got the Charlotte Hornets.
Okay.
We got the 3-time champions Miami Heat. We got the Orlando Magics. And we got the Washington Wizards.
All right. Let's go in order. Let's go in order. Let's run through the team.
Okay, Atlanta Hawks.
Okay. Now, they had a good season last year. Who would have thought they would have made the conference finals? Shout out Trae Young, bro. Shout out White Chocolate.
Trey.
What's your boy called?
Ice Trey.
No matter what the other dude, Herder. What Herder they call himself?
The
chocolate milkshake? What do you call himself?
I can't remember.
But Herder. Shout out Herder.
Nice.
Shout out, what's the center name? Capella. So I like what they're doing. So did they do anything else this offseason?
They drafted Sharif Cooper. I didn't know he's gonna go that low, but they got him, and awesome guard. So that's a backup to Trey. So when Trey chilling, he can chill a little bit more.
Okay.
Because you don't gotta rush him because you have a nice point guard coming off the bench to help you out. Hopefully Cam stay healthy, Hunter come back healthy, DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, I've been loving Cam, so I hope Cam get healthy. Hunter, I've been loving Hunter. I like these wings.
Yeah, and they still get Brodgen, yeah, that guy.
That guy.
Yeah, Gallinari. So they have the same team coming back.
Same team, but it was a good team.
Right.
Conference Finals team. Do you think they can? I believe Conference Finals was way above what they was trying to do or what they was projected to do, right? Do you think they can at least make the Conference Finals again? I know we're going to talk about our list later, but do you think they can make the Conference Finals again?
I won't knock it because of their coach. Nate McMillan, he's been in the league long. He's played in the league. Mm-hmm. You know if he was to play for?
Question time started.
Yeah. No, come on.
The Pistons.
Nah, he's played for the San Antonio. No, he's played for the oh Lord.
Yeah.
Seattle Supersonics.
Oh.
Seattle Supersonics. Number 3, Nate McMillan. Shoot the jumper. Yeah, ask Gary Payton about him. Sean Kemp,
Let's go.
Yeah, so we make it do it. It's gonna be hard, but they make it do it.
So what we got next?
We got a Charlotte Hornets next. Yes, sir.
Before I even get into my favorite player right now.
Yes, sir.
242 in the building. Shadokai Jones.
4-2.
That Hornets organization and Michael Jordan has just made some great, awesome, smart pickups.
And he's man number 23.
Jordan loving that much.
And he's man 23.
Let's go, dog. So I'm gonna be watching every Hornets game. Now y'all know my affinity. That's the word, affinity.
Yeah.
Y'all know my affinity for
Balls.
LaMelo Ball.
He picked the next
ball. Don't tell me they got Jello.
Yeah, Jello.
Don't tell me they got Jello. What else they do? They do anything else?
Shout out to they pick up Plumlee. Then they pick up.
I like me a Plumlee.
Yeah, they pick up Plumlee, and they pick up Kelly Oubre Jr. I like that pickup. They need that grit, that grind, that bulliness.
They do some things. Bro. They won't make the playoffs too. Wasn't they in the play-in?
They're playing. Yeah, they're playing.
So dude, they look like they trying to make the playoffs outright.
We gonna see. We gonna see.
I know we gonna watch all that games.
We gonna see.
There's gonna be a highlight factory there. They still got Miles Bridges.
Man.
So imagine now you got LaMelo Ball coming down the court. Miles Bridges, wow. Kai Jones, wow. Mason Plumlee, he'll catch one. Wow. It's gonna be a really
Kelly Oubre.
Oh no, Kelly Oubre gonna stick a person.
Yeah, he can do it.
Boom, stick him.
He know how to do it, bro.
Jello might get a stick. You think Jello can get a stick?
Jello might not get a play. But hey, we hope he plays.
Kai Jones though.
Hey.
All right, so what team we got next? I guess I know who team we got next.
We have the 3-time champions, the Miami Heat, baby. 305 in my yayo. Yeah, boy.
Tell us about them, man. You excited? Tell us about them. What they do?
Listen.
They do some things. So what they do?
You know who from Miami? Who's being Miami? Listen. Another one. Listen to me. We got PJ Tucker, Kyle Lowry, and guess Victor Oladipo is coming back for first season. Then we pick up Markieff Morris. Like, bro.
Y'all got some. Y'all made a statement. Y'all took a nice team that 2 years ago was in the finals. Oh, 2 years, right?
2 years ago, yeah.
And now y'all retool it, add some vets, some strong vets.
Bam Adebayo coming off a gold medal. Yeah, like come
Jimmy
on,
Butler ain't gotta work hard no more.
Oh my god.
No strong expectations on Hero and Robinson.
Yeah, you gotta play them too hard.
Cause y'all still got Hero and Robinson.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is one of them teams. This might be one of them teams. Alright, not much to say about that. I think everything about that was just a positive. I feel like you replace a Dragic with a whoo,
And you get Victor coming.
Boy.
And you get some.
I hope Victor back to his old form.
Man.
That was defense and that was scoring.
And the thing about it, everybody we pick up is in our culture, the Miami Heat culture, like grittiness and dogs and.
Right, we fighting every day.
Yeah, bro. Listen.
They the buck beaters.
Listen,
Last year, they
we
the
got
buck
sweet
beaters.
from them.
They know how to beat a
But
buck.
we know how to beat a buck.
They know how to beat a buck.
Even though y'all sweet but last year. You know,
They know how to beat a buck.
Hmm.
Don't forget them previous years. Next team, who we got next?
Next day, the other South Florida, nice. They Central, the other Florida team. But they need Orlando Magics. Yeah.
I got nothing positive. No. I do have a positive thing. One positive thing to say. What's the young man name that went from the Sixers over to the Magic? Who lost his jump shot?
Folks.
I like Fultz. So I'm expecting he got injured last year. Remember, I think if you watch some of our videos from the start of the season, I was talking highly and he was doing good. Then he got injured again. So hopefully he has a full season. Hopefully he's producing at that same level he did last as a starting season. I like Fultz. I like Mo Bamba. Again, I hope he gets his injury stuff together and plays a majority of the season.
I don't know what Orlando is doing.
It's hard to say what they're doing because their stars, their star draftees keep getting injured. So it's hard to know what they're trying to do.
They got four good guards. Folks. They got Hampton, RJ Hampton. They got Cole Anthony. And they just pick up Jalen Suggs.
But they got good bigs if they ever stay healthy.
And the same thing, they get a center big like bigs. They get bigs, but
A bunch of bigs.
shout out Orlando Magic.
But I think it's hard for them, just with last time. I think it's really hard for them when you draft players, then they get injured. You draft players, then they get injured. Then you had Aaron Gordon. Yeah, he was a great dunker. But he wasn't really a great all-around player. He's just a great role player. He wasn't a high-level all-star piece. So now you still got to draft some nice pieces that you think can turn into all-stars. Hopefully, hopefully that young players show us something. Fair?
Shout out to Snuff for having faith in Orlando Magics.
I don't even say it's fate. It's fate in the young players. It's in the players. I have faith in the players. You know what I'm saying? I always think that, you know what I'm saying, give players a chance to develop, you know? And see what they turn into.
Shout out Orlando Magics. The other Florida team.
I don't think we even want to watch no Orlando games. But anyway, watch the highlights. Who we got next?
Oh man, we get Washington Wizards.
That's gonna raise our spirits back up. We got Bradley Beal, the score. Nah, he didn't win the scoring champ. Steph had no.
Yeah, Steph came on the net
like
and
point
overtake
something
it.
or whatever. But shout out Bradley Beal. He's been having some great seasons recently. High scorer. I think he's starting to figure it out. Westbrook took him to the playoffs. So now he know how the playoffs taste. He's been in the playoffs before, but in the past few years, they really wasn't making the playoffs. So hopefully he can keep that going. They made a big trade. What's some of the players in that big trade that happened?
They got Kuzma. They got Harrell. And then they got Kuzma, Harrell,
And KCP.
KCP.
And so they some workers. They got a lot of strong, hard workers. Lakers wasn't using them appropriately in the right way, or maybe the pieces didn't fit. I do believe I was shitting on Kuzma last year, to be honest with you, but I do believe in this new environment. But in this new environment, I think Kuzma can be successful. Harold has always been a hard, gritty worker. I think along with Gafford, they already had Gafford. I like Gafford. I like Hachimura.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Spencer Dinwiddie. I even forgot about him. Everybody loved him. Remember, he was injured all last year. He couldn't play for the Nets. I love me a Spencer Dinwiddie as well. So I think the Wizards, although they lost Westbrook, I love me some Westbrook. I think the Wizards may have gotten better this offseason. What you think about that?
I feel they did because they pick up just having a nice guard, awesome guard that could do everything. Now you get players who could do everything in different positions. So
they can run the floor real good.
Yeah,
I
so
like
do.
it. And then you have a leader. I think Bradley Beal has stepped up. Just based looking at his interviews and stuff like that over the offseason. His leadership, I think, has really stepped up.
They get a new coach, right? And they let Scott go.
Did they let Scott go?
I think so. I think they got a new coach.
We'll put it on the screen. All right, so looking at that list, I want a non-biased answer. Who you guys the best team in the Southeast Division? No, I'm biased now.
No, for I like Atlanta, but I'm gonna go with the Heat. Like for real, I'm gonna go with the Heat. I'm gonna go with the Heat.
It's the first time we might have to differ on this one. I actually do like, and not to take away from the Heat, and the Heat, loving what they're doing. I think a lot of my Hawks have a good combination of young players who got a taste and good vets like Gallinari and those. I think they can carry it over and develop, and I think they can carry it over to the next season. In my predictions, I definitely say I have the Hawks over the Heat. In the top playoff position seeding, I'd have to say Atlanta Hawks would be the best team in this division. I think this is probably the closest division we've talked about so far, definitely.
Yeah.
But again, the Heat, man, I can't, championship pedigree, so I can't deny that. But you know what I'm saying, I do like what the Hawks have been doing, and they have been progressing every year. I don't see them stopping this year. So
right.
That's our teams, that's our picks, that's our thoughts.
Our divisions.
On the different divisions in the Eastern Conference.
Yep.
So coming up next, we're just going to give you our playoff list, 1 through 10.
Ooh.
Predictions, early preseason predictions.
There we go, boys.
This is probably going to be fun. All right, so to end off the segment of our Eastern Conference divisional tapes, we're going to give our early preseason playoff top 10. You know, they got the play-in tournament now, so we're going to 10 now.
Yeah, boy.
All right, so let's go. We're going to go through the order. We can start from the top, and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
1-1?
1-1.
1-1.
All right, so number 1 seed.
I got Nets.
All right, that's simple. Number 2.
Bucks.
All right, let's go. Number 3.
The Heat.
I got the Heat too. Number 4.
I believe you ain't looking at how much
Number 4.
Number 4, I got the Hawks.
I got the 76ers, despite their situations. Number 5.
Number 5, I got the Bulls.
I got the Celtics. So jelly, I got the Celtics. Number 6.
Number 6, I got the Sixers.
Now I got the Hawks.
Okay.
Number 7.
I got the Celtics.
Now I got the Bulls. All right, number 8.
I got the Knicks.
Number 9.
Number 9, I got the Hornets.
I got the Hornets. Ball yard. And number 10.
You got the Wizards.
Got the Wizards. I feel like Bradley Beal gonna do that.
Yeah.
I think we wasn't off. I think we really flip-flop 2 teams.
Yeah, the body part.
The body.
The tail was all right, but the body part, we got it.
So, and it's hard to really argue with the Sixers because you just don't know.
No, right. That's why I put them 6. Yeah, and
but,
I feel even if they get Ben back, the chemistry's still gonna be off.
Right. So, what I do want to ask you about, you got the Hawks better than the Celtics. You got the Hawks better than the Bulls, and you have the Hawks better than the Knicks. So that's how you feel about the Hawks in that range. They top 10 in that mid-tail.
Yeah, because they same team, healthier. Yeah, so I don't see them going down. I don't. I mean, me personally.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel you. I think that's I almost could agree with that, but again, I guess the Sixers, and I believe in the Celtics more. I do want to see how this Bulls team look because they ain't just pick up a bunch of good players. They pick up some vets and some good young players. They have a combination of the two. So we'll see how it go. But I like your list. We'll see how the list turned out at the end of the season next year.
Facts.
But I love your list. I'm excited for the season. I'm excited for the Eastern Conference again. I want to see that Milwaukee Bucks, that Nets matchup, that stuff. That's a game I'm hard up to see. I'm hard up to see Trae Young. I'm hard up to see the Knicks, how they looking again this year. Hard up to see that Heat team. Of course, you know we're going to be watching every Hornets game. Every time we talk on this show, it's going to be about the Hornets. I'm sure of it. It's going to be.
Y'all better play Kai Jones too,
Kai Jones. I mean, gotta play. So it's going to be an exciting time. But that's us. That's our first episode for season 2 of This That a Fact Basketball Talk. You got Coach with me. You got the Black Swan. That's ThaBlackSwaan. Until next time, guys.
We out.
And be easy.